Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Greetings and welcome to this study in Arabic language. And before we proceed with the topic for this video, I want to go ahead and lay down a brief framework of what is that we are going to study and how is it we are going to accomplish that. So Arabic language, like any other language, for example, English is made up of words. In simplest or most basic terms, any language is made up of words. And when we put these words together in a meaningful way, we make sentences. For example, here. Okay, so and when we talk or write in English, we usually don't think in terms of parts of speech. Like we don't go, oh, this word, like this word is acting as noun, and this is the verb, and this is the adjective. We don't do this because we know the English language. But someone who is trying to learn writing in English or speaking in English, they will have to figure out these words into parts of speech, like, and we have 8 parts of speech. We have nouns. We can group these words as nouns, that is names of person, places, things, and animals can be grouped as nouns. And we can also have pronouns, that is excuse me, we have pronouns like he, she, and they. We also have verbs, so we can group the words that denote actions as verbs, and the words that describes noun or adjectives. I'm sorry, adverbs are words that describe the action, and adjectives are the words that describe nouns. So anyone studying the English language for writing or speech, like elementary level first and second graders, they will have to group these words into parts of speech, and they will put these words in a particular way, and they will learn making the formation of sentences. And likewise, in Arabic, like any other language, is made up of words, and the term for word in Arabic is called kalima. And these kalimas can be divided into 3 parts of speech. In Arabic, we just have 3 parts of speech. And when we put these words together in a particular way, we make sentences in Arabic. Okay, so since we are learning the Arabic language, we have to study the parts of speech, how these words are grouped, like what is the function of words, which words are acting as can act as nouns, and which words can act as verbs, etc. So here is our framework. So we are gonna go ahead and start studying the parts of speech in Arabic language, and then we are gonna learn about nouns or isms in Arabic, and we are gonna learn the different kinds of nouns, and then we'll learn about the properties of the nouns, and that will help us uh, distinguish nouns from verbs and particles. And then we are gonna learn about different kinds of nouns, and a relationship between the nouns. Like for example, here in this sentence we have 2 nouns, Arabic and language. So how can we know how these nouns work with each other? Like we know this is subject and this is object, and so how can we know the same thing in Arabic? So that is the relationship between the nouns. So all those things we'll be studying under the nouns, and then we will finally start analyzing sentences, that is nominal sentences, the sentence that starts with noun. And once we are done with noun, we'll go over to verbs. And verbs, the study of verbs is completely different, and we won't start verbs until we are done with isms. And the study of ism is going to take uh, many more videos and lessons. But don't worry, we are going to go over each and every concept in detail and in stepwise manner. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the first topic of our study, that is the parts of speech in Arabic language.